He powers up, and his aura explodes outward. The ground shatters beneath him. His power level is climbing 18,000, 19,000, 20,000. This is my true power, Kakarot. Let's see what you can do. Goku doesn't power up. Not yet. He just stands there calm, watching Vegeta's aura rage around him. Not going to show me your true power? Vegeta taunts. Fine. I'll force it out of you. He vanishes and appears behind Goku, throwing a punch. Goku blocks it without even looking. The shockwave from the blocked punch creates a circular crater around them. Vegeta's eyes widen slightly. You blocked that, without even trying. I've been training, Goku says simply. They start exchanging blows, and it's fast. Like so fast that the other Z fighters can barely follow. Krillin's shouting for Gohan to get back, to get to safety. Piccolo's just watching, analyzing, realizing that both fighters are in a completely different league. Vegeta lands a kick to Goku's ribs. Goku barely flinches. Goku counters with an elbow to Vegeta's face. Vegeta's head snaps back, and there's actual blood. You made me bleed? Vegeta wipes his lips, staring at the blood on his glove. Do you have any idea how insulting that is? I'm a Saiyan elite. You're a low-class warrior. Don't care about class, Goku says. I care about protecting my home. Vegeta roars and starts firing energy blasts, dozens of them. The entire battlefield erupts in explosions, smoke and debris everywhere. When it clears, Goku's standing in the exact same spot, arms crossed, not a scratch on him. Impossible. Vegeta's losing his composure. My power level is over 20,000. There's no way a low-class Saiyan should be able to match me. Maybe power levels don't mean as much as you think, Goku suggests. And that's when he decides to show Vegeta something new. Alright, you want to see my real power? Kaioken. Goku's aura explodes into a crimson red, but there's something else in it. If you look closely, there's a shimmer, a divine quality underneath the red. The God Ki is being amplified by the Kaioken technique. The pressure doubles. The ground cracks in a spiderweb pattern for half a mile in every direction. The sky darkens. Everyone except Vegeta gets blown backward by the sheer force. Vegeta's frozen, staring. What is that technique? Goku's voice has a slight echo to it now, the divine and mortal energies mixing. This is a technique I learned from King Kai. It multiplies my power. And because of my unique energy, I can push it further than anyone else. He vanishes. Vegeta barely has time to react before Goku's fist connects with his stomach. The impact folds Vegeta in half, and he goes flying across the battlefield, bouncing off the ground like a stone skipping across water. Vegeta crashes into a mountain, and the entire mountain collapses on top of him. There's silence for a moment. Then the rubble explodes outward, and Vegeta emerges, battered, armor cracked, but still standing. He's breathing hard, and there's genuine shock in his eyes. That power, that pressure, it's like fighting. He trails off, shaking his head. No, that's impossible. You can't have that. Have what? Goku asks, genuinely curious. Vegeta doesn't answer. Instead, he powers up even more. I'm not done yet. Then Goku powers up too. Kaioken times 2. The red aura intensifies. The divine shimmer becomes more visible. The pressure is now so intense that the other Z fighters have to fly farther away just to breathe. Goku and Vegeta clash again, and this time the landscape is being destroyed. Every punch creates shockwaves. Every kick leaves craters. Energy blasts are flying everywhere, detonating like bombs. Vegeta's fighting with everything he has, but he's on the defensive. Goku's speed and power with Kaioken times 2 is just too much. This can't be happening. Vegeta screams, blocking a flurry of punches that are making his arms go numb. I'm the prince of all Saiyans. I'm supposed to be the strongest. Goku lands a Kamehameha at point-blank range, and Vegeta gets blasted backward, his armor shattering completely. He's left in his black undersuit, smoking, bleeding from multiple wounds. He crashes to the ground and doesn't get up immediately. Goku powers down from Kaioken, breathing a bit heavy but still looking relatively fresh. He walks toward Vegeta. It's over. You can't win. Please, just leave Earth alone. Vegeta's lying there, staring at the sky, and he's having what can only be described as an existential crisis. His entire worldview, that power levels determine everything, that elite Saiyans are superior, that he's the strongest, is crumbling. How? He whispers. You're a low-class warrior. Your brother was weak. You should be nothing. Maybe that's the problem, Goku says, standing over him. You focus so much on what you were born as that you forgot you could become something more. For a moment, it looks like Vegeta might actually listen, might actually give up, but then his pride kicks in. I'd rather die than admit defeat to you. He raises his hand to the sky.
Struggling with Wi-Fi dead zones that ruin your streaming experience?
I can't beat you like this. Then I'll use the full moon. Goku's eyes widen. Wait, the full moon. Oh crap, Goku's got his tail still. In this timeline, he never had it permanently removed. If Vegeta creates an artificial moon and both of them transform, Vegeta fires a ball of energy into the sky. The energy ball expands, creating a fake full moon that radiates the exact blood waves needed for Saiyan transformation. Goku immediately looks away, closing his eyes. Gohan, don't look at the sky. But Vegeta's staring right at it, and his body starts to change. Alright, so Vegeta transforms into a great ape, and let me tell you, he's massive. Easily as big as a skyscraper. His power is multiplied by 10, putting him well over 200,000. Great Ape Vegeta's voice shakes the entire battlefield. He raises a foot and tries to stomp on Goku. Goku dodges, eyes still closed, relying on his other senses. This is bad, I can't look up or I'll transform too. Goku, Krillin shouts. What do we do? Destroy the moon, Piccolo yells, or cut off his tail. Great Ape Vegeta swings a massive fist and Goku has to use Kaioken times 3 just to catch it and push it back. The strain is visible, his muscles are bulging, veins popping, and even with God Ki reinforcing his body, this is hard. You're really strong in this form. Goku grunts, still holding back the massive fist. But I can't let you destroy my planet. He pushes Vegeta's hand back and jumps away. Kaioken times 4. The red aura explodes to new heights. The divine energy underneath is now clearly visible even through the Kaioken. It's like looking at a red flame with golden embers inside it. Goku's body is screaming at him. Even with God Ki protection, Kaioken times 4 is pushing his limits. He's got minutes, maybe, before his body gives out. He charges at Great Ape Vegeta so fast it's a blur. He starts hitting pressure points, targeting joints.
Alright, so now I'm gonna do the Sasuke
Great Ape Vegeta roars and swings
suppression.
wildly, but Goku's too
State
fast.
rank mission.
He's like a mosquito that Vegeta can't swat. Hold still. Vegeta booms. Not happening. Then Gohan does something incredibly brave and incredibly stupid. He flies up behind Great Ape Vegeta and fires a Masenko at the artificial moon. While closing his eye, trying not to look at it, resisting the Uzaru transformation. Masenko! The blast destroys the energy ball and the fake moon disappears. Great Ape Vegeta's transformation starts to reverse. He's shrinking, changing back, but he's still conscious and he's furious. He grabs Gohan out of the air with one massive hand before fully transforming back. You, brat! Vegeta, now back to normal size but still holding Gohan, squeezes. Gohan screams in pain. Let him go! Goku roars and there's something in his voice, a rage that we've never heard before. Vegeta smirks, even though he's battered and exhausted. Make me. Goku raises his hands to the sky. Everyone, trees, animals, people of Earth, please, lend me your energy. And this is where King Kai's divine connection comes into play. Because Goku has God Ki, and the Spirit Bomb is a divine technique. King Kai can act as a broadcast, sending energy requests across the entire planet. People everywhere on farms and cities and forests, they feel a gentle pull on their energy. They don't know why, but they raise their hands and share just a tiny bit. A massive sphere of energy starts forming above Goku's hands. It's white, pure, and it's growing. Vegeta sees it and drops Gohan, who's caught by Piccolo. What is that? This is the Spirit Bomb, Goku said, struggling to hold the massive sphere. It's made of life energy from everyone on Earth, and it's going to end this fight. The Spirit Bomb is huge, the size of a building, and it's still growing. Vegeta tries to fly away, but he's too exhausted and can barely move. Goku throws the Spirit Bomb. It seems so but it's massive and unstoppable.
Good work,
Vegeta tries to flash, but his energy attacks just get absorbed into it. He tries to dodge, but it curves to follow him. Finally, it hits. The explosion is catastrophic. It lights up the sky like a second sun. The shockwave can be felt for miles. When it clears, there's a crater the size of a small city. And in the center, Vegeta's lying there, his body smoking, covered in burns, barely conscious. Goku lands nearby, powering down the Kaioken. He's exhausted, breathing hard, but he's still standing. He walks over to Vegeta, looks down at him. It's over, Goku says, quietly. Vegeta's eyes open slightly. Just kill me, I've lost, I have no honor left. Goku considers this. The other fighters are flying over, Krillin shouting, "Finish him off, he's too dangerous." But Goku shakes his head. "No, I'm letting you go." "What?" Krillin, Piccolo, everyone's shocked. "You're sparing me." Vegeta can't believe it. "Why?" "Because I want to fight you again someday," Goku says with that classic Goku smile. "When you're stronger, when I'm stronger, I think you can become someone great if you stop letting pride control you." Vegeta stares at him, and for the first time there's something other than arrogance in his eyes. Confusion, maybe even a hint of respect. "You're a fool, Kakarot," Vegeta mutters. "Yeah, probably," Goku agrees. Vegeta crawls to a space pod, which he left nearby, gets in and takes off. The pod shoots into space, disappearing into the stars. Everyone's standing there, processing what just happened. "Gohan," Piccolo says, "you've just made a very dangerous decision." "Maybe," Goku says, "but I don't think she'll come back as an enemy. Call it a hunch." So the battle's over. Yamcha, Tien, and Chiaotzu are dead. Everyone else is exhausted, injured, but alive. They gather the bodies with heavy hearts. Bulma arrives in an airship which help, but don't believe everyone immediately. Goku's checking on Gohan, making sure he's okay. "You're brave out there, buddy. Too brave. Don't scare me like that again." "Sorry, Dad," Gohan says, crying a bit from relief and exhaustion. Chi-Chi arrives and tackles them both in a hug, sobbing. "You're both okay, thank goodness." They fly to the hospital, and that's when the reality of the situation hits. They have friends to resurrect with the Dragon Balls, but there's a problem. The Dragon Balls need a year to recharge after a wish, Bulma reminds them. "We just use them to bring Goku back. So we have to wait a year to bring back Yamcha, Tien, and Chiaotzu?" Krillin's devastated. Piccolo speaks up. "There might be another way. My father, the original Demon King Piccolo, was actually an Namekian, and Kami is too. They're the same being, split in two." So, Krillin doesn't get it. So there are more Namekians out there, on planet Namek. And if the Namekians created the Dragon Balls on Earth, Piccolo's eyes narrow, maybe they have their own Dragon Balls. Maybe even stronger ones. Everyone's silent, processing this. Then that's where we need to go.
Last time he breaks crucial. It's my son. He's a teenager. I'm looking for a teenage boy.
Like underage?
Yes.
How did you call
Family from huge family. With like 360.
All the way back home. I don't live in a planet. He was trying to spare you, but my undergarments are inside.
Says firmly, "Planet Namek will use their Dragon Balls to bring everyone back." But before they can plan further, Goku feels it. His time is almost up. The 30-hour window is closing. "Guys," Goku says quietly, I don't know how to explain it. My resurrection is about to become permanent, and I need to leave the living world for it to stabilize." "What does that mean?" Chi-Chi asks, worried. "It means I need to rest. Like, really rest. For a few days at least, while my body adjusts fully to being alive again." They get Goku to a hospital bed, and sure enough, about an hour later, he feels the change. The temporary resurrection becomes permanent. He's fully alive again. But he's exhausted. The Kaioken time support, the spirit bomb, the extended battle, it all catches up to him. He sleeps for 3 days straight. When Goku wakes up, everyone's gathered to plan the trip to Namek. Bulma's been working with her dad at Capsule Corp. "We found a spaceship that's actually the one Kami used to conquer originally. It's old, but we can fix it up." "How long will it take to get to Namek?" Krillin asks. "About 6 days if we can get the ship running at full speed." "Who's going?" Goku asks. There's a discussion. They need strong fighters in case there's danger, but they also need someone who can pilot the ship and handle the technical stuff. Finally, they decide Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma will go. "What?" Chi-Chi's outraged. "You're sending my 5-year-old son to space?" "Mom, I can do it," Gohan insists. "I've been training with Mr. Piccolo. I'm strong." Gohan puts a hand on Chi-Chi's shoulder. Chi-Chi puts it. "Gohan, say it blunt, taking a danger no matter what you do. The universe knows about Earth now. More threats will come. Better he learns to protect himself now, with Krillin watching over him than helpless when the next enemy arrives." Plus, Piccolo's training already proved he can handle himself. Chi-Chi's crying and she's angry, but she can see the logic. She grabs Krillin by the collar. You bring him back safe, Krillin, if anything happens to my baby. I promise. Krillin salutes, genuinely terrified of Chi-Chi's wrath. I'll protect him with my life. Chi-Chi slowly lets him go, then turns to Gohan and hugs him tight. You be careful, listen to Krillin, and come home to me. I will, Mom, I promise. Why aren't you going, Goku? Bulma asks. I need to train, Goku says seriously. That fight with Vegeta showed me I'm still not strong enough. If there are more enemies like him out there or stronger, I need to be ready. Plus, my body just came back from the dead. Even with the training in Otherworld, I need time to fully readjust to being alive and push my limits further. Piccolo nods. I'll stay and train too. Something tells me this is just the beginning. So the plan is set. Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma will travel to Namek, find the Dragon Balls, and wish everyone back. What could possibly go wrong? The scene shifts to space. We see Vegeta's space pod floating through the cosmos. Inside, Vegeta's in a healing tank, suspended in green liquid, his wounds slowly regenerating. His eyes snap open, and even injured, they're burning with intensity. Kakarot, he mutters through the liquid. You humiliated me. You spared me. You showed me mercy I never asked for. He clenches his fist, and even in the healing tank, his power flares slightly. But you also showed me something I've been denying my entire life. There's a power beyond genetics, beyond destiny, beyond pride. His expression becomes determined. I will surpass you, Kakarot. I will unlock whatever technique you used. I will become the strongest. And when we meet again, a small smirk crosses his face. I'll either kill you or thank you for waking me up. The pod continues its journey through space. Then we cut to somewhere else in space, a massive ship, far larger than anything we've seen. Inside the throne room sits a figure we can only see in silhouette, white and purple armor, a tail swishing behind them. A soldier approaches, kneeling. Lord Frieza, we've received a transmission from Vegeta before his battle on Earth. He mentioned something about wish-granting orbs called Dragon Balls. The figure leans forward slightly, and we can see just the edge of a smile. Wish-granting orbs? The voice is calm, sophisticated, and terrifying. How interesting. And where might these orbs be located? According to Vegeta's transmission, the planet called Namek is the origin world of the Namekians who created them. Then set a course for Namek, Frieza commands. If these Dragon Balls can truly grant any wish, then I shall wish for immortality. The soldier bows. At once, Lord Frieza. As the soldier leaves, Frieza's laugh echoes through the throne room, a sound that promises nothing but doom. Cut back to Earth. Goku's standing on the lookout, looking up at the stars. Kami approaches him. Goku, Kami says quietly, I sense a great darkness approaching. Something far worse than the Saiyans. I feel it too, Goku admits. Whatever's coming, it's going to make Vegeta look like a warm-up. Will you be ready? Goku clenches his fists, and for just a moment his god ki flares, invisible to most, but Kami sees the divine shimmer. I have to be. For Earth, for my family, for everyone. He looks at his hands, remembering the Kaioken, the spirit bomb, the god ki flowing through him. King Kai taught me a lot, but I know there's more.
I played for Supre never lost. The dream comes to fulfill. It was the experience of a lifetime.
Techniques, more power, more understanding of what this god ki can really do. Kami nods. Then train, Goku. Train like your life depends on it, because I fear that very soon it will. Goku smiles that determined Goku smile. Bring it on. So, quick recap of where everyone's at after the Saiyan battle. Goku's in the hospital, and he's been asleep for 3 days. His body's been through absolute hell. He died, trained in Otherworld for 9 months, got resurrected with that 30-hour temporary window, then immediately fought Vegeta using Kaioken ×4 and threw a spirit bomb the size of a building. His body needed that stabilization time to fully adjust to being alive again. When he wakes up, Chi-Chi's sitting by his bed. She hasn't left except to check on Gohan. And the first thing Goku says is, "How long was I out?" 3 days, Chi-Chi says, and she looks exhausted. The doctors said your body was recovering from some kind of extreme stress. They've never seen anything like it. Yeah, Kaioken ×4 will do that, Goku mutters, stretching. His body feels different, stronger. The god ki flowing through him feels more settled now, more integrated. like his mortal body and divine energy finally finished syncing up. Bulma bursts into the room. Goku, you're awake. Good, because we've got a problem. What kind of problem? The Dragon Balls won't recharge for a whole year. We can't bring back Yamcha, Tien, and Chiaotzu until then. Goku sits up. A year? That's too long. I know, Bulma's pacing. But Piccolo had an idea. He said his people, the Namekians, might have their own Dragon Balls on their home planet. And if they created Earth's Dragon Balls, maybe theirs are even stronger. Goku's eyes light up. So we go to Namek and use their Dragon Balls. That's perfect. Yeah, but there's a catch, Krillin says, walking in with Gohan. It's in space, like really far away. Bulma's dad found an old Namekian ship, the one Kami used to get to Earth, but it'll take about 6 days to get there. Who's going? Goku asks. Everyone looks at each other, and there's this moment of awkward silence because, who should go on a space mission to an alien planet? Finally, Bulma speaks up. I need to go. I'm the only one who can pilot the ship and handle any technical issues. Krillin should go because he's a strong fighter and can help protect us. And Gohan should go too. What? Chi-Chi's voice could shatter glass. You want to take my 5-year-old son to space? And here we go again with this argument. But honestly, Chi-Chi's got a point. Gohan's 5. He should be learning to read, not fighting space tyrants. But Goku puts his hand on her shoulder. Chi-Chi, listen, I know it's scary, but Gohan's got Saiyan blood. He's going to be in danger no matter what we do. The universe knows about Earth now. More threats are coming. Piccolo's training already proved Gohan can handle himself, and Krillin will be there to protect him. Chi-Chi's crying, and man, this scene hits different when you're older and you realize how much she's sacrificing. Her husband just came back from the dead, and now her son's about to leave for an alien planet. She grabs Krillin by his gi. You bring him back safe. If anything happens to my baby. I promise. Krillin's terrified. Not of space. Of Chi-Chi. So the crew's decided Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan are heading to Namek. What about you? Bulma asks Goku. Aren't you coming? Goku shakes his head. I need to stay and train. That fight with Vegeta showed me I'm still not strong enough. If there are more enemies out there like him, or stronger, I need to be ready. Piccolo nods from the doorway. When did he get there? I'll stay and train too. Something tells me this is just the beginning. So we've got 3 storylines about to run parallel, and I'm going to cut between them to keep the pacing tight. Bear with me here. The ship's ready to go. It's honestly pretty cramped. Imagine a camper van, but it's a spaceship. There's a main cabin, a tiny kitchen, a bathroom, and that's basically it. Gohan's saying goodbye to his mom, and Chi-Chi's sobbing, hugging him so tight he can barely breathe. You be good, you listen to Krillin, and you come home to me, you understand? I will, Mom. I promise. Goku kneels down and hugs Gohan. Hey buddy, you're gonna do great. Remember everything Mr. Piccolo taught you, and remember, you're stronger than you think. Half Saiyans have even more potential than full-blooded Saiyans. Really? Gohan's eyes are wide. Really? I'm proud of you, son. They board the ship, the door closes, and with a whoosh of energy, they blast off into space. Chi-Chi's watching from the ground, and Goku puts his arm around her as the ship disappears into the sky. He'll be okay, Goku says quietly. He better be, Chi-Chi says, and there's steel in her voice. Cut to space. Vegeta's pod is approaching one of Frieza's medical stations, these floating facilities where soldiers get patched up between missions. The pod docks, and medical droids pull Vegeta out. He's barely conscious, covered in burns and bruises, and the first thing the head medic says is, get him in a healing tank immediately. He's near death. They submerge him in one of those green liquid healing tanks, and Vegeta's eyes close. But even unconscious, his mind is racing. Flashback to the fight, Goku's Kaioken aura. The pressure. The spirit bomb. The humiliation of losing to a low-class warrior. But also, respect. Vegeta's never felt respect for anyone before, but Kakarot spared him. Told him he could become something greater. I'll surpass you, Kakarot, Vegeta mutters in the tank, bubbles rising around him. I'll unlock whatever power you used, and next time we meet, he clenches his fist underwater. I'll either kill you or thank you for waking me up. The tank's computer shows his power level slowly climbing as his body heals and adapts. Saiyans get stronger after every near-death experience. It's called a Zenkai boost, and Vegeta just had the biggest near-death experience of his life. Back on Earth, Goku's at the lookout with Kami and Mr. Popo. So here's my problem.
Every's new sub of the day gets you a different 6-inch sub every day, and they're all $4.99. Meatball Monday, $4.99. Tuna Tuesday, also $4.99. Sweet Onion Teriyaki Wednesday, $4.99. Turkey Thursday, like you.
Who says, pacing. I can use Kaioken times 4, but it destroys my body. Even with God Ki reinforcing my cells, I could only hold it for a few minutes against Vegeta before I started tearing myself apart. I need to push it further. Kami strokes his beard.
Let's
The
go.
Kaioken multiplies your power by forcing energy through your body beyond normal limits. The strain is immense. Most mortals would die taking the Kaioken times 2, but I'm not most mortals, Goku points out. I've got God Ki. That's got to count for something, right? Indeed, your divine energy reinforces your cellular structure far beyond normal limits. In theory, you can push Kaioken much higher than King Kai ever intended, but there's a risk. Push too far, and even God Ki won't be able to protect you. Goku grins. Then I guess I need to find out where that limit is. He spends the next few weeks training on the lookout. We get a montage. Goku using Kaioken times 2, times 3, times 4. Pushing his body, feeling where the strength starts, backing off before he causes serious damage. Mr. Papa's watching. Yours learning restraint. That's good. Yeah, but restraint won't help if someone stronger than Vegeta shows up, Goku says with all of breathing hard, sweat dripping. I need 4. Then about 3 weeks after the Namek he left, it happens. Goku's meditating. Well, trying. Very good. And suddenly he hears a voice in his head. Goku, come here. King Kai. And Goku's eyes snap open. King Kai? What's wrong? It's trouble. The friends, they went to Namek, right? Yeah, to use the Dragon Balls there. Why? Because there's someone else on Namek, someone incredibly dangerous. His name is Frieza, and he's a galactic tyrant who's been conquering planets for decades. After the begging Dragon Balls too, he wants to wish for immortality. Goku's blood runs cold. How strong is he? There's a pause, and then King Kai says very seriously, Goku, Frieza's power level in his base form is over 530,000. That's more than 20 times stronger than Vegeta was. And he has multiple transformations that make him even stronger. 500. Goku can't even process that number. King Kai, my friends are there. My son is there. I know, that's why I'm contacting you. You need to get to Namek, now. But Goku, even with your God Ki, even with the Kaioken, I don't know if you can beat him. I have to try. Guys, listen carefully. I'm going to report him to Capsule Corporation. Bulma's father has been working on a new ship with an advanced gravity chamber. You can train on the way there. It's your only chance. Goku stands up, determination burning in his eyes. How long will it take to get there? 6 days at maximum speed. Same time it took your friend. Then I'm already behind, Goku says. I need to leave now. Fly down from the lookout, land at Capsule Port, and Dr. Britain is there waiting. King Kai is in contact with him too. Logan, the ship's ready. Dr. Reed smoking a cigarette and words. But I have to warn you, the gravity chamber is experimental. I've only tested it up to 50 times, but it's gravity. But be ready to get burned 100 times or more. I'll take it. Goku says immediately. And Chi-Chi comes running out. Goku, you're leaving? You just got back. He turns to her, and his expression is serious. Gohan's in danger. There's a tyrant on that island. Vegeta with me. I have to go. Chi-Chi's face goes through about 5 different emotions. Fear, anger, resignation, and finally acceptance. She grabs his gi and pulls him down for a kiss. You bring our son home, she says. Both of you come home. I will. I promise. Towards the ship, the door closes, and with a roar of engines, Goku blasts off into space. Inside the ship, Goku has the gravity chamber controls. There's a dial that goes from 1x to 100x for the gravity. It's at 20. Immediately, he drops to the ground. The pressure is insane. It's like the entire sky is rushing down on him. Okay, he grunts, trying to stand. This is gonna suck. Alright, so let's cut to the Namek crew because they've been traveling for 6 days and they're about to arrive. The ship's been pretty cramped. Sometimes they can't piloting. Gohan have been training in limited space, lots of push-ups and meditation, and honestly, they're all getting a bit stir-crazy. We should be arriving soon, she says, checking the navigation. Planet Namek, here we come. The ship exits hyperspace, or whatever. I'm not a scientist, don't call me out. And there it is, Namek. It's beautiful, honestly. Green sky, blue grass, opposite of Earth, 3 suns, and the whole planet has this serene, peaceful vibe. Wow, Gohan says, pressing his face against the window. It's so pretty.
Really got some strong.
They land near what looks like a Namekian village, these dome-shaped houses scattered around. As they step off the ship, Krillin immediately notices something's wrong. Do you guys feel that? He asks, and his voice is tense. Feel what? Bulma's looking around, confused. There are power levels here, multiple ones, and some of them are strong. Gohan nods. I feel them too, but they don't feel like the Namekians. They feel mean. Before they can discuss further, they hear screaming from the village. They run toward the sound and see soldiers in armor, white and purple, with scouters on their faces, blasting Namekian houses and dragging villagers out. Where are the Dragon Balls? One soldier shouts, holding a Namekian elder by his collar. Tell us, or we kill your entire village. Krillin's fists clench.
Color Oasis for adults. Totally free.
What the hell is going on? I don't know, Gohan whispers, but we have to help them. They're about to jump in when Bulma grabs them. Wait, look at those soldiers. They've got scouters. If you power up, they'll detect you and you'll have an entire army on your heads. We need to be smart about this. She's right, but watching the Namekians get brutalized is killing them. One of the soldiers kicks the elder. Last chance, old man. Where's the Dragon Ball? The elder spits blue blood. Never. We'll never tell you. The soldier raises his hand, energy crackling. Then die. Gohan snaps. His power flares and he rushes forward before Krillin can stop him. Leave them alone. He hits the soldier with a punch that sends him flying through 3 houses. The other soldiers spin around, scouters beeping wildly. What the? Power level 1500. Where did this kid come from? Krillin sighs. Well, so much for stealth. He powers up and joins the fight. The battle's pretty one-sided. Gohan's about 1400 and rising as his Saiyan blood kicks in. They clean up the soldiers in a few minutes. But here's the thing. One of the soldiers managed to hit his scouter before dying, sending a transmission. Somewhere else on Namek, a much stronger group receives the message. Cut to a completely different part of Namek. There's this rocky wasteland area, and sitting in the middle of it are 5 individuals who look absolutely ridiculous, but are emanating serious power. These are the Ginyu Force, Frieza's elite squadron. There's Guldo, short, 4 eyes, green skin, psychic powers. Rikum, huge, orange hair, looks like a space barbarian. Birder, blue skin, calls himself the fastest in the universe. Jace, red skin, white hair, Australian accent, don't ask me why. And Captain Ginyu, purple skin, horns, the leader. They're in the middle of doing poses, like elaborate, synchronized poses that would make a Power Rangers team jealous. Ginyu Force rules, they all shout in unison. Then Jace's scouter beeps. Captain, we're getting a distress signal from one of Lord Frieza's platoons. They're under attack by 2 unidentified power levels. One's reading 1500, the other 1800. Captain Ginyu smirks. Locals fighting back? How amusing. Rikum, Birder, go handle it. The rest of us will continue gathering Dragon Balls for Lord Frieza. Roger, Captain. Rikum salutes, and he and Birder blast off toward where Krillin and Gohan are. Meanwhile, Guldo mutters, 2 more Dragon Balls to go. Lord Frieza will be pleased. Jace grins, and once he gets his wish for immortality, we'll be unstoppable. Back with Krillin, Gohan, and Bulma, they're helping the Namekian elder to his feet. Thank you, strangers, the elder says in a raspy voice. You saved us. Who were those soldiers? Krillin asks. Why are they attacking you? They serve. Frieza, the elder says, and just saying the name makes him shudder. The most feared tyrant in the universe. He's come to Namek for our Dragon Balls. He wants to wish for immortality. Dragon Balls? Gohan's eyes light up. You have Dragon Balls here too? Yes. 7 of them, scattered across Namek. But if Frieza collects them all, the elder trails off, too horrified to continue. We need to talk to someone who knows more, Bulma says. The Namekian nods slowly. The Grand Elder Guru. He lives in the tallest structure on Namek, far to the north. He knows all. He can help you. Then that's where we're going, Krillin decides. Can you get your people to safety? We will hide, but you 3 be careful. Frieza's power is beyond imagination. They take off flying. Bulma's in a hover capsule heading north. It takes a few hours, but eventually they see it. A massive tower-like structure rising out of the landscape. They land and enter. Inside, sitting on a huge throne, is the biggest Namekian they've ever seen. This is Grand Elder Guru, easily the size of a house, ancient beyond measure, with kind eyes that have seen eons pass. Welcome, visitors from Earth, Guru says in a deep, resonant voice. I have been expecting you. You have? Krillin's shocked. I sensed your arrival, and I sense your pure hearts. You've come seeking the Dragon Balls to restore life to your fallen friends, yes? How did you? I know many things, young one. I am the creator of the Namekian Dragon Balls. Each one is a part of my essence. Guru pauses, his expression grave. But I must tell you, Frieza seeks them as well, and he is a darkness that has consumed countless worlds. We heard, Gohan says quietly. How strong is he? Guru closes his eyes. His power level in base form exceeds 530,000. He has multiple transformations, each more terrible than the last. His final form? Guru's voice drops to barely a whisper. Even I cannot fully sense its limits. It may exceed 1 million. The room goes silent. Krillin's face goes pale. 1 million? We can't fight that. Vegeta was only 18,000 and he nearly killed all of us. Even Goku barely beat him. Then your only hope, Guru says, is that your friend Goku arrives in time. I can sense his approach. A most unusual energy signature. Divine, yet mortal. Unprecedented. Goku's coming? Gohan's face lights up. Dad's on his way? Yes, but he is still 6 days distant, and Frieza's forces are gathering Dragon Balls as we speak. Time is not on your side. Bulma steps forward.
Yo, you ever try playing a new track and your phone's at full volume but still sounds like a whisper? Bro, that...
What do we do? Just hide and hope Goku gets here before Frieza collects them all? Guru considers this. I can help in one small way. Young Gohan, come here. Gohan approaches nervously, and Guru places an absolutely massive hand on his head. You have vast potential locked within you. Allow me to awaken it. There's a flash of light, and Gohan gasps as energy surges through him. His power level skyrockets. 2,500, 3,000, stabilizing at around 13,000. Whoa! Gohan looks at his hands, feeling the power. What did you do? I unlocked the dormant potential in your soul. You're stronger now, child. Use that strength to protect others. Guru does the same for Krillin, whose power jumps to around 14,000. This is incredible. Krillin's grinning despite the dire situation. It will have to be enough, Guru says. Now go. Hide. Survive until Goku arrives. And whatever you do, do not let Frieza collect all 7 Dragon Balls. Cut back to Goku's ship. He's been traveling for 3 days now, and he's been training in the gravity chamber non-stop. When he started at 20x gravity, he could barely stand. Now, he's doing one-handed push-ups. His body's adapting fast, and it's because of the God Key. Remember what I said in part 1? Divine energy reinforces his cells, speeds up his adaptation. Normally, it would take weeks to adjust to 20x gravity. Goku did it in 3 days. He ups it to 30x. The pressure slams into him, and he drops to one knee, gritting his teeth. Okay, heavier than I thought. But he pushes through. Sit-ups, push-ups, sparring with imaginary opponents. Every movement is hell, but he keeps going. Day 4. He's comfortable at 30x. He increases to 50x. This one nearly breaks him. He's crawling on the floor. Every breath is agony, but he refuses to lower it. He thinks about Gohan, about Chi-Chi, about his friends on Namek facing an enemy with a power level over 500,000. Come on, he shouts at himself. You're not done. Move, Goku. Move. He forces himself to stand. Takes one step, then another. His God Key is flaring internally, working overtime to keep his body from literally crushing itself. Day 5, he's doing Kaioken practice in 50x gravity. Kaioken times 2 at 50x gravity feels like his bones are going to shatter, but he holds it for 10 seconds. 20, 30. He's pushing his limits in ways that would kill anyone else. Day 6, he cranks it up to 100x gravity, and he collapses. Can't move, can't even lift his head. The ship's computer is beeping warnings. Danger, gravity level unsafe, user may experience severe injury. Shut up. Goku gasps. He focuses on his God Key, drawing on that divine energy deep in his cells. It flows through him like a river, reinforcing his muscles, his bones, his organs. Slowly, painfully slowly, he rises to his hands and knees, then to his feet. He's standing in 100x gravity. Okay, he says, voice strained. Let's see what I can do. Here. He throws a punch. It's slow, but there's force behind it. The shockwave creates a small crater in the wall. He throws another. Faster this time. By the end of day 6, he's not just standing in 100x gravity, he's fighting in it. Moving at near normal speed when throwing combinations, practicing Kamehamehas. The ship's computer announces approaching planet Namek, arrival in 1 hour. Goku powers down, turns off the gravity chamber, and the sudden return to normal gravity makes him feel weightless. He jumps and nearly hits his head on the ceiling. Whoa, okay, that's gonna take some getting used to. He looks out the window and sees Namek approaching. 3 suns, green sky, beautiful. But he can already feel it, massive power levels on the surface. Some familiar, Gohan, Krillin, some unknown but hostile, and one that's just enormous, like a black hole of energy. That must be Frieza, Goku mutters. Hang on, everyone. I'm almost there. Back on Namek, Krillin and Gohan have been playing hide and seek with Frieza's forces for days now. They've been moving from village to village, trying to protect Namekians and gather Dragon Balls before Frieza does. It hasn't been going great. They've managed to secure 2 Dragon Balls and hide them in a cave, but Frieza's forces have 5, and they can feel multiple powerful enemies closing in. They're resting in the cave when Gohan suddenly perks up. Do you feel that? Feel what? Krillin's exhausted, barely keeping his eyes open. That energy signature, it's Dad. Krillin focuses and his eyes go wide. You're right, that's Goku. He's here. They fly out of the cave and see a capsule corp ship descending from the sky. It lands nearby, the door opens, and out steps Goku. He looks different, more muscular, more defined. The training in 100x gravity has clearly paid off. But it's his eyes that catch Gohan's attention. There's a sharpness there, a focus that wasn't there before. Dad! Gohan tackles him in a hug, crying. You came. You actually came. Goku hugs him tight. Of course I came, buddy. I'll always come for you. He looks at Krillin. You okay? Now I am. Krillin grins. Man, am I glad to see you. This planet's been insane. There's this tyrant named Frieza who's... I know, Goku interrupts. King Kai told me everything. Where is he? Frieza. He's... Krillin points in a direction. That way, we can feel his power level from here. Goku, it's massive, like way bigger than Vegeta.
Taxes is feeling unwell. Now Taxes is an open door to new TurboTax stores. Meet our experts. They do your taxes, so you can walk out with confidence. Now this is Taxes.
I need police doing some meeting.
Goku nods slowly, sensing it too. Yeah, I feel it. But I've been training. I'm a lot stronger than I was against Vegeta. How much stronger? Krillin asks, hopefully. Goku considers. Put it this way, if I fought Vegeta again right now in my base form, I'd win pretty easily, and I've got the Kaioken on top of that. That's good, right? Gohan's looking up at his dad with hope. It'll have to be enough, Goku says. Then he senses something else. Wait, there are 2 really strong power levels heading this way. Fast. Krillin's face goes pale. That's gotta be Frieza's elite squad. We've been dodging them for days. Well, no more dodging, Goku says, his expression becoming serious. You 2 stay here. I'll handle this. Goku, are you sure? These guys are strong. Way stronger than the soldiers we've been fighting. Trust me. 2 figures land in front of them with impacts that crack the ground. It's Rikum and Birder from the Ginyu Force. Rikum's grinning like a maniac. Well, more little bugs to squash. This is gonna be fun. Birder crosses his arms, his scouter scanning Goku. Power level, error. Wait, that can't be right. He smacks his scouter. Piece of junk's malfunctioning again. Whatever, doesn't matter. You're all dead anyway. I've given you 1 chance, Goku says calmly. Leave this planet and stop attacking the Namekians. Go back to wherever you came from. Riku laughs. Oh, he's so funny. I like this one. Tell you what, buddy, I'll make your death quick. Here's the Riku culture of fighting. Goku vanishes. Riku's still mid-sentence when Goku appears behind him and chops the back of his neck. Riku's eyes roll back and he collapses, unconscious before he hits the ground. Birder's jaw drops. What just happened? I didn't see him. I'm back. Birder screams and blurs forward, moving at incredible speed. Goku sidesteps. Birder throws a punch. Goku dodges. Goku blocks with 1 finger. Impossible. No one's faster than me. No one. Goku's expression is almost sad. I'm not trying to humiliate you. I'm just trying to end this without killing anyone. Please, just surrender. Never. Birder fires a barrage of energy blasts. Goku bats them aside like they're annoying flies. I had then moved so fast even Gohan was track of me. He appears behind Birder and hits him with a palm strike to the solar plexus. Not hard enough to kill, but hard enough to knock him out cold. Both Ginyu Force members are lying on the ground, defeated, and the entire fight is what we can complete second. Krillin and Gohan just stare at you. Krillin says quietly, "What the hell did you do on that ship?" Goku thrusts the back of his head. Varies. Trained in 100 times Earth's gravity for 6 days straight. 100 times. Krillin's eyes bug out. That should have killed you. Yeah, it almost did a lot, but my body adapted. He doesn't mention the God Key. Krillin doesn't know about that yet, and now's not the time to explain. Well, whatever you did, Gohan says, grinning up at his dad, it worked. Goku smiles, then his expression turns serious. But these guys were just grunts. Frieza's the real threat. Where is he? Before anyone can answer, a voice echoes across the land. Sophisticated and absolutely terrifying. So, must be the same anomaly I've been hearing so much about. They all turn, and there, floating above them, is Frieza. He's in his first form, small, almost childlike, white form, tail swishing behind him. But the power radiating from him is suffocating, like standing next to the sun. Frieza lands gracefully, examining Goku with curious eyes. Fascinating. My scouters kept reporting errors when scanning you during your battle on Earth. And now, he's equally in person. I understand why. He activates the scouter, and an integral starts glitching. Power level is error close to death. He rips it off his face and brushes it. Useless technology. No matter. I don't need a scouter to tell me what's different. Goku steps forward, positioning himself with Frieza and his friends. You're Frieza. Oh, so you've heard of me. How delightful. Frieza's smile doesn't reach his eyes. And you must be Son Goku to say that you defeated Vegeta. Tell me, what technique did you use to master your power so quite curious. It's not a technique, says carefully. It's just how I am. How mysterious, but I'm afraid I don't have time for this. You see, I'm here for the Dragon Balls. I'm sure you've heard. I intend to wish for immortality, and your little friends have been quite the nuisance, hiding 2 of them from me. Goku's fists clench. I can't let you have this. Frieza's smile widens. Oh, how exactly do you plan to stop me? I've conquered hundreds of worlds. I've destroyed entire civilizations with a flick of my finger. Because I'm not
You
like
think you're immortal, bitch?
says simply. Yes,
I don't play, bitch.
Your energy signature or lack thereof. The way space itself seems to bend around you during combat, according to my soldier reports. Most intriguing. Frieza taps his chin. Tell you what, I'll give you a sporting chance. Attack me with full power. Let me see what makes you so special. Goku gets back in Krillin. Get out of here. Take one of those Dragon Balls and go. Hide them somewhere safe. But Goku, the urgency in his voice makes them move. Krillin grabs Gohan and they take off flying. Frieza watches them go amused. Letting them escape? How noble and foolish. But very well, I'll deal with them after I've dissected whatever trick you're using. Goku powers up. Not much, just enough to test the waters. His aura flickers around him, and even though it's not visible base form below the manifestation threshold, the pressure is immediate.
Show me.
His eyes widen slightly. Oh my, that's unusual. I can't sense your energy at all, but I can feel something. Pressure, weight, like the air itself is being compressed. He tilts his head. What are you? I'm just a Saiyan from Earth, Goku says. And I'm asking you one more time. Leave Namek. Leave these people alone. You don't have to do this. Frieza's smile vanishes. Oh, but I do. You see, I've spent decades building my empire. I've crushed anyone who dared oppose me, and I will not be lectured by a monkey with delusions of heroism. He raises one finger. Let me show you the difference between us. He fires a death beam, a thin, precise laser of energy aimed directly at Goku's heart. Goku tilts his head, and the beam passes by his cheek, so close it singes his skin. Frieza's eyes narrow. You dodged that. Impressive. Most can't even see it coming. I've trained with gods, Goku says. I've died and come back. I've fought enemies who would have destroyed Earth, and I'm not letting you hurt anyone else. Gods? Frieza's interest is piqued. How fascinating. Then let me see if you can handle this. He fires a barrage of death beams, dozens of them, coming from multiple angles. So fast they're almost invisible. Goku moves like water. He dodges, weaves, deflects with his hands, his movements so precise that not a single beam touches him. And the crazy thing? He's not even trying that hard. Frieza stops, genuinely shocked. Impossible. That technique requires processing speed beyond anything I've encountered from a Saiyan. What training could possibly? Goku rushes forward and throws a punch. Frieza blocks it with his tail, but the impact sends a shockwave that flattens the ground for 100 meters in every direction. Frieza's forced backward, his feet dragging trenches in the rock. He looks at his tail. There are cracks in his bioarmor from that single punch. You damaged me? Frieza's voice is quiet, dangerous. In my first form, a low-class Saiyan actually managed to damage Lord Frieza? I'm not trying to humiliate you, Goku says, echoing what he told Berta earlier. I'm trying to make you understand. You don't have to be a tyrant. You can choose to be better. Frieza stares at him for a long moment. Then he starts laughing. Oh, you're adorable. You actually think you can redeem me? Me, the Emperor of the Universe? How deliciously naive. His aura explodes outward, purple and black, and the entire landscape starts shaking. Very well, Saiyan. You've earned the honor of seeing my second form, and trust me when I say, you'll regret making me waste the energy to transform. His body starts to change. He grows taller, his horns extend, his muscles bulk up. The transformation is violent, grotesque, and when it finishes, Frieza's power has doubled. There! Frieza's voice is deeper now, more monstrous. Over 1 million in power level. Let's see you dodge now! He vanishes and appears behind Goku, tail whipping forward like a spear. Goku catches it with one hand. Frieza's eyes go wide. What? You're stronger, Goku admits, but I can still keep up. Frieza, please. Silence! Frieza rips his tail free and fires a Kai-Ai, a shockwave of pure force that explodes against Goku's guard, sending him flying backward through several rock formations. Goku crashes and skids to a stop, bleeding from his lip. He wipes it away, and for the first time there's a hint of frustration in his eyes. Okay, I tried talking. Guess we're doing this the hard way. He powers up more, and the pressure intensifies. The sky starts to darken. The ground cracks in a spiderweb pattern for miles around, and even though his aura is still not visible, Frieza can feel it, like fighting underwater, every movement resisted by an invisible force. This pressure. Frieza's backing up, genuine unease in his eyes. It's like, no, it can't be. Kaioken. Goku's aura explodes into crimson red, and now there's that divine shimmer underneath. That golden quality mixed with the red. The God Ki is being amplified by the Kaioken technique. Frieza's jaw drops. That energy, but you're immortal, how can you have... Goku doesn't give him time to finish. He rushes forward, moving so fast, Frieza barely has time to defend. A punch to the gut, Frieza doubles over. An elbow to the spine, Frieza crashes face first into the ground. A Kamehameha at point-blank range, Frieza gets blasted across the landscape, smashing through mountains. When the smoke clears, Frieza's standing, but his armor is shattered. He's bleeding from multiple wounds, and there's genuine fear in his eyes now. No, this is impossible. A Saiyan shouldn't be able to. He stops, realization dawning. That energy, that divine energy mixed with your mortal ki. You have God Ki. A mortal has God Ki. Goku's surprised. You can tell? I can't sense it, not the energy itself, but I recognize the effects. The pressure, the spatial distortions, the way reality bends around you when you attack. I've felt it before when fighting deities, but never from a mortal. Frieza's voice rises to a scream. How do you have the power of the gods? I was born with it, Goku says simply. It just activated a while back. I don't really understand it myself. Born with it? Frieza's laughing now, but it's the laugh of someone whose worldview is crumbling. A genetic mutation that grants divine power? The universe truly is cruel. I've spent my entire life conquering, destroying, building an empire, and some random Saiyan is born with power that rivals the gods? He powers up even more, and his body transforms again, third form. Now he's elongated, almost alien-looking, his head stretched back. His power has increased yet again. If you have the power of gods, Frieza hisses, then I'll just have to surpass the gods to kill you. They clash again, and the battle is catastrophic. Every punch creates craters. Every energy blast levels mountains. The 3 sons of Namek are obscured by the dust of the kicked up. Goku's using Kaioken ×2 now, and he's matching Frieza blow for blow, but he can feel it. Frieza still has more transformations.
Oh, I see. This pill has some kind of decrease. Once I use it, my health goes down.
So hard to find a home. You're here.
Oh, thanks, Shikamaru. I need it.
Best I've ever felt. Deep Please turn to stone. It's all because you touched or you cease to say the word.
I see. Not only the skill decreases, but just by fighting these maggots, my health decreases.
I wish it was that our love would be eternal and understood. All the workings of your love.
This is very interesting.